Hi, Jackie. How are you today?
Good, thank you.
Good, good. So, again, I do want to say my deepest condolences towards the passing of your mother. I know, we've been working on this from previous sessions to help you heal with this entire process. And, again, I do want to remind you, it takes a lot of time and not to feel rushed about trying to heal so soon. I understand it's very tough. But I do want to talk about something that you mentioned last session. You did mention to me that that you kind of feel this guilt or this burden
Yes.
towards your mother because you feel like you might have had some type of like a cause
Yes.
from her passing. So if you can just maybe kind of just elaborate.
Sure. Yeah, it was actually my mom had told me to don't go. It was a time that I was gonna go get married in Turkey. So my mom said don't go, and she opened her arms. And that moment, I just heard the cab honking, so I just ran out. And that guilt is that when I got married, I left my mom and I went to travel alone. I never traveled alone with my family. So I believe that hurtness, I killed my mom because she told me not to go and I just rushed out and I didn't even listen to her. And the thing that I feel is skillness because I always see her with her arms open. I close my eyes and I see her and I say, why didn't I stay? That wasn't me. I never did that action. And I went to Turkey to marry this person that I met in social media, which turned out to be bad. And I believe my mom was trying to stop me from going through that. So I feel that I did wrong, that I'm a bad daughter because I never did that. And when my mom said, don't go, stay, I just ran out. So that I feel that guilt. My mom was a little bit sick, but I made it worse. I believe that heart condition went bad. I think it's because of my action. I feel guilty.
I understand that. It's
Yeah.
really tough,
Yeah.
I could totally understand, why you feel this sort of burden and like sadness towards the whole situation. But how do you feel? What do you think would have happened differently had you have done things differently?
Yes, I think if I wouldn't left, I wouldn't go to Turkey getting married. I think my mom was going to be better, definitely alive with me because I believe that wouldn't cause her any. I caused her with that action. I caused so much pain in her heart. I believe so. If I would have stayed, she would have been with me. I feel that guilt.
I understand
Yeah.
that. Yeah, a lot of guilt coming from your end.
Yeah.
How would you how exactly would you describe your relationship with your mother?
Oh, it was a great relationship. It was a wonderful relationship with my
Mm-hmm.
mom. I love my mom. We go everywhere with her. We used to take her everywhere, and she was my number one
Mm-hmm.
in my life. So she was everything to me. So it was a great relationship. But at that time, I did that. I feel that I was a very horrible daughter, bad daughter, doing that because I know that she stopped trying to stop me from that marriage that didn't work out. I know she said, Jackie, don't go. She opened her arms, and that's the guilt that I have. I see her in the sofa sitting, don't go.
So would you say that that one action that you did completely altered your relationship with your mother?
I believe so because when I said sorry to my mom when I came back from Turkey after got married, I saw her eyes that she was hurt. I saw her that she was hurt what I did to her, but she stood quiet.
So do you believe that overall, would you say you were a good or bad daughter to her?
In the beginning, I was good, but that action changed everything because now I think I say, why did I do that if I wasn't like that? I didn't even know that I did that. Then I come to think about afterwards is I flew out to get married with someone on social media, and now I say why I did that. Now I see I did wrong because my mom was trying to actually avoid what was going to happen. That marriage didn't turn out good, so my mom knew something was going to happen. And I believe that moms have the sixth sense that they will tell you something and you have to listen to them because they're always right. Now, with this proving, I should have listened to my mom. If that moment I would have just stayed, I wouldn't go through that marriage or that didn't work out.
For sure. No,
Yeah.
yeah, I totally understand that. So how do you think your mom would describe your relationship?
Oh, she would have said it was perfect, beautiful. We always together. She was. everything to me and to her. I was everything
And
to her.
do you think she would still say that even
Yeah,
after?
yes, I think. But the hardness that I feel is like I wanted to see it. I wanted to hear that she would say that I forgive you, Jackie. But I didn't hear that.
So did you get the chance to apologize
Yes,
to her?
I did. I gave her a hug, but
Yeah.
my mom looked at me and didn't say anything. So that's what I feel that I hurt her a lot.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I totally understand why you feel that burden and that guilt.
Yeah.
And, you know, obviously she was not in the best state.
Yeah.
You know, people do get upset, obviously. But what I'm coming at here is that one central mistake, you firmly believe that it changed like her entire perspective of you as a daughter, you would say?
I don't think. I think my mom would always see me. But at the end, when I asked her for sorry, forgiveness, she just looked at me, so I wasn't sure that if she would forgive me or not.
I understand that. So you kind of want to see that evidence, correct? You want to see that physical evidence that she forgave you, but she wasn't able to do that.
No, she looked at me only.
Okay, so I want to sort of like tackle this belief that you have this core belief that you are a bad daughter. That's your core belief, and I sort of want to tackle that. You know, we're gonna put it to the test. So I'm gonna sort of give you like homework, right? We're gonna do this like little experiment here, right? So, do you know anyone that knows the relationship between you and your mother?
Sure, my sister.
Okay, and do you think you would be able to talk to them before our next session?
Sure, today I could talk to her. You
could talk to them today?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what time later today? Like in the afternoon, in the evening?
In the evening.
In the evening, okay. And how long do you think you'd be able to talk to them for?
Like 20 minutes.
20 minutes, okay. That's good. Now, I want you to ask them, right? I want you to ask them, how would you describe my relationship between me and my mother?
Okay.
And I also would want you to, ask them, do you feel as if I was a good daughter to my mother?
Okay.
I want you to ask them those two questions. And then, keep a mental note, write it down so that we can talk about it for next session. How do you feel about doing that?
I actually will feel good because I feel that I was a good daughter, but that action would change everything. So I want to see how my sister would think because I never asked them before. No, I never haven't asked them before. So
are you nervous to ask them?
A little bit because I don't know how they're gonna react.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. And obviously with any experiment, we're gonna try to, let's try to predict.
Okay.
Predict our,
Okay.
So what do you think they're gonna tell you then?
Probably they're gonna say that I was a good daughter. Mm-hmm. But that action hurt my mom. But I don't think they're gonna. I don't blame you or anything. I'm not sure yet. I haven't talked to them about that.
You're not sure.
Not sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but you're totally comfortable with doing this, correct?
Correct.
Okay, for sure. So, hopefully you're going to be able to do this by today. And, don't forget, to, make a mental note or jot things down. But just to summarize everything, you feel as if you were guilty for your mom's death because you did a certain action that she didn't want you to do. And as a result, you firmly believe that, you're a bad daughter. Correct? Yes. Okay. So, I really do want to try to tackle on that belief, and hopefully this experiment that we're doing can hopefully change your beliefs, because we're going to see if that holds true between your sisters. Okay?
Definitely will do. I will do it, definitely.
For sure. Well, it was nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you. Thank you so much.
Again, my deepest condolences.
Thank you so much.
But yeah, I'll see you next week then,
Nice
Jackie.
next week. Thank you so much. Thank
Bye.
you. Bye. I hope it's 10 minutes.